Right. Let's see. That's still not working, is it? Arr. Ah, now I think we've got a picture. Right. Okay, evening all. Let me know, please, if it's working. Give me a thumbs up underneath the video. Click the little thumbs up icon thing. I'll put something in the chat. Been having a few issues getting things to connect up again for some reason. I don't know why. One of those days, I think. Never mind. Let's give it a minute or two. I had to put a new link up for the video, so apologies if you clicked the earlier one and that didn't work. For some strange reason, the live stream decided to start at about 12 o'clock today when there was nothing connected to it. And I only realised when I went and to log into YouTube this evening, it had been running for like 8 hours nearly with nothing going out. So that was very odd. So I don't know what happened there. Never mind. Hopefully some people have found the new link. It looks like a few have. So that's good. So hopefully everybody else will catch up in a minute. Just give them a second or two. Right, let's see. Paul Mitchell, good evening. Peter C, hello. Peter N, Jim, I wonder if Steve has any voice left. Not much is the answer to that, but a little bit. Evening, Kevin. Peter W, Peter and Stella, Ollie, hello, hello. Elaine, Roger. Peter, all working tonight. Excellent. Dear, excuse me. Right. There we go then. Evening, Rob. Do seem to be working. That's good. Super. Let me just have a mouthful of tea. I've not got much voice left, as you can probably hear. Never mind. Yeah, right. Right, so there we are. Another long auction. It was just, yes, seemed to have problems today. Problems trying to get the video feed, just would not connect. It's done that 2 or 3 times now. I don't know why. Connects to YouTube all right. It's something with Easy Live. They must have changed some settings or something. I'm going to have to get onto them. They keep trying to force me to use things like Google Chrome or very insecure web browsers, which I don't like having to use. So they need to change security settings their end rather than me loosening mine at my end, really, I think. Anyway, never mind. It made use of Tree Frog. So yes, it was we had that and then some other silly issues. Oh yeah, the first 2 or 3 lots, the pre-bids weren't showing for some reason. That was odd, wasn't it? So yeah, we were a little bit late starting, weren't we? But never mind, we get there in the end. Yeah, a bit of a tough sale today, though. I don't know why. Seemed to be really hard work getting money out of people. So whether they're all saving the money for October, maybe, or maybe you're all saving your money so that Rachel Thieves can take it off you in November. Who knows? But one way or another, seemed to be hard work getting you to spend it on slot machines today. Never mind. Let's have a look, see how we do, shall we? So let me just blow this up a little bit. Big of a screen on it. Hang on a moment. Zoom in a bit. There we go, that's better, isn't it? So any of the bits that haven't sold, get in touch. I'll toy with the idea of pinging out an email. I don't like pinging out too many emails to everybody on the mailing list, but just with a sort of list of the machines that are still available. But if you see any as you go through, if you want to make an offer on them, do so quickly because everything's got to go out this week. Equally, if you haven't sold stuff, remember I need stuff out of the way. So either or. All the invoices have gone out as per usual. Click the little link in the email that comes with your invoice, and then click on the big blue button where it says book a collection slot to come and sort you out and get your stuff collected. Marvelous. Gareth says, managed to be good and only bought a few spares and some coins. I've run out of space for more machines. Yes, it is a bit of a problem, isn't it? Like I said, some people got some bargains today. There was a few bargains, definitely. Elaine bought a book. That's good. Vintage coin up resto. Saving my money for October auctions. Yes, there's some very nice stuff in October, isn't there? I was hoping it wouldn't have that effect. Maybe it has. Maybe that's all it was. But I thought there wasn't actually much crossover. The people who like really nice bandits don't necessarily want to buy highball machines. Hey ho, maybe we're wrong. Mr. Tree Shop stopped himself buying a fifth hidden treasure. That was a bargain, wasn't it? See, if you'd have bought that, it would have made your average cost of your hidden treasures lower. That's what you should think, you see. Think of your average cost. That's what a business would do, isn't it? So let's have a look. How do we do? Highball machine, £500. I thought that was not bad, actually. Great machines, these. I love them. Not seen one for a while. Spookettes, £1,000. And that was a bargain, wasn't it? £1,000 for a working model, all done, ready to go, straight on site. The right time of year for it, October. The right site, that'll pay for itself by Halloween, probably. Just put it onto 50p play. So I thought that was cheap. Gold Rush Bell Fruit. Well, I don't understand this kind of machines, but £30 for a working slot machine can't be bad, can it, really? There we are. So £30 for that one. The Keeney 680. Yeah, I mean, that was probably cheap, really. I mean, God knows how much it cost to have it restored. I wouldn't like to think. A nice thing. Big, though, that's the thing with that one, I think. But a nice thing. The Apollo, that funny sort of conversion thing, 90 quid. That's probably about right, wasn't it, for that? Don't think there's anything too surprising about that one. The Wheelerman, 520. There was a bit of a battle for that, wasn't there? I thought there would be. There was just something about that little machine that, yeah, when it came in, I thought, yeah, there'll be a fight for that. And there we are. I think it's going to a good home. It's not for me to say, but I think somebody might admit to buying it with a bit of luck. We might all be able to see it next year, maybe. Evening, Sinclair. Good evening, everyone. Yes, evening. Tuck Shop. Didn't quite get that one away. So that's still available. And the Shoot. The Threes, 680. So there's all these other little pin tables didn't sell. These pack ones all need to be about that sort of money. Sort of 700 quid really is what we need for them. So if you're interested in any of those, get in touch quickly. We'll see if we can do a deal. So I think the only one we sold was the Threes, wasn't it? The 680. Bingo. Still available. Win a lot again. Same sort of money. All nice little machines, really. Scroll a bit. That's better. The Big Hit. Big pin table. 840. Quite good fun to play that machine. So that one got away okay. Lotto Smoke. And that one didn't. Okay, that's all right. Saw that in a bit. Text is going mad now. So it's people sending me money. That's nice. Thank you very much. People have already paid, by the way. People have already paid. Speeds things up. The little Mills official counter, £200. The Mills snake lock key on the back. Hopefully somebody didn't just buy it for the lock to take the lock off, but you know, it's up to you what you do with your machine when you bought it. The double decker, I think, was that? Oh no, it wasn't quite the top price of the day, was it? 2.9. I think the three-way all-in was the top price. But the double decker, very nice and original, that one, 2009. Highest price Brian's of the day. The Trickler, 1720. Hidden Treasure, 1150. So I think it's probably the cheapest hidden treasure we've sold. I mean, it had been stripped, I suppose. But, you know, worked nicely. So there we go. The Bullion, 540. Clock, first of the clocks, 320. The extra tall one with the front opening catch box. Very unusual, that one. All original. Yeah, don't see many of that design. Then this clock 290. The third one, the X Thomas's one, the 320. That was interesting. I think I put in the description and mentioned it. It never had. Well, it's got a jackpot window on the front. It never had a jackpot fitted to it. There's no screw holes or signs that ever haven't had a jackpot in it. So you wonder why they put the little window on the front. Because they do them without the window on. One of those mysteries. The Brooklands, that one's still available. Get in touch if you're interested in that one. See what we can do. And the Extraordinary. This intriguing sort of poinsettia, flat-fronted poinsettia, which I still don't know the proper name of. If anybody's found out what it's called, or find any reference to it, please let me know. Be very interested to know. I'd like to know the proper names of things. So yeah, £500 for that one. The Boland, the Guaranteed Jackpot, that one didn't go. That was still available. It's a bit, yeah, bandits are a bit tricky, but I'm not surprised because of the October auction in a way. So, hey ho. The Sportsman's Corner is available. The Seagull Bell available. This sort of English clone high top 360. The Progressive didn't go, surprisingly. Hey ho. Various Seagull light ups. The Copper Star 430, the red one. Mad Money, the gold one, 400. And then the Striker Bonanza, the blue one, 300. And the JCW, the English kind of clone one. That one didn't go, so that was still available. The Money Matador. Get in touch if you're interested. The Mills, the light up at 200. Need of a repaint. The Buckingham 150. The Victory 160. And the Apollo is still available. Project the Apollo, but it'd be nice. I really love the glass on that one. Manhattan 46. Blue Seal didn't go. Mex, I won't bother with the spares, will we really? Just have a quick scoot through. Escalators, 80. I think they all made £80 each. The Jennings escalators. Yeah, all £80 each. And all the various bits of Jennings plastics. Anywhere between sort of £2 and £10. I think they're all somewhere between the two, weren't they? 2, 7, 8, 7, 14, 9. You get the idea. Probably averaged about a tenner a piece. Something like that, all that lot. Cash boxes were cheap this time, at 9 and 8. The light ups were nice and very cheap. Yeah, they were not bad ones actually this time. He's just paid, used the wrong ref. Sorry. Oh, well, never mind. I'm sure I'll sort it out. More spares and bits and bobs. Just scroll down those. Loads of pusher bits. Here we are, onto the second half. All right. Okay, eyes down for full house. So, the War Machine front with the three-way Sweetie All Win. 3,000. Seemed about right, didn't it? £1,000 all win, as it were. Really nice original plastics on those. The Spangles, I was saying a couple of people come to look at it, I'd put the Spangles one in the middle personally, because the other two, the Roundtrees and the Polos, are both that kind of quite dark artwork, that kind of purpley red colour. Whereas the Spangles is quite a light one, so I'd put that one in the middle. Plus I prefer Spangles anyway, but I just think it'd balance out better. There we go. £3,000 for 3 all wins. That seems fair enough, doesn't it? The Win and Aero, the nicely restored Win and Aero, a 940. Really nicely done, that one, with the dummy chocolate bars made for it as well. See you in the morning, book for 10:15. Okay, marvellous. Paul says, is cash on Wednesday okay? Yes, that'll be fine. Thank you very much. The Fruit Gum, the Restoration Project, 300. So that's when you look at, a done one is, sort of £1,000, then £300 for a project. I mean, if you just saw it on its own, you didn't know, you'd think, oh, that's quite a lot of money, isn't it? But it's all there. You know, a new plastic from Jim. I'm sure it's another job for Jim. For new plastic for that one, and then build a cabinet for it. If you've got the skill to build a cabinet, you're away really, aren't you? Nice winter project. Maybe we'll see it next year. The flyover, I thought that was a bargain. 1340 for the giant Wonders flyover. Very original, really nice machine, that one. Surprised that wasn't another £1,000, to be honest. Bearing in mind what Wonders have been going for lately. Has the Wonders bubble burst? There's a thought. Hopefully not. But who knows? So yes, very good buy. Whoever bought that, well done. The Ollie Wales, the Line 15, 880, rare machine that. The Lucky 12, 600. Those are probably about right, weren't they, I suppose. Extra win didn't go. The double your win, 590. Speedway, that's another one there's a lot of interest in. Pretty rare one with the motorbike theme on and everything. Original glass top flash. 920. I'm hoping whoever bought it also bought the bowl later on. New payout bowl to go with it. Jackpots, 600. The little BMCO Digger, 550. And that sweet little all-in. I still don't know who made these. I've had a couple over the years, if anybody knows. Or if you've got another one even, be interested to know. Quite distinctive, these kind of cabinet fittings where they're kind of square back plates but round with rounded corners on. Interesting little thing. Big little machine, really. Sinclair says, no, the bubble hasn't burst. Already got that one. Maybe that's what it is. All the top collectors who usually fight for them have all got that particular one. The Regent, that one didn't go. That's such a nice all-in, that one. So original. Lovely spandrels and bits and bobs. Token payout, reserve ball, tokens, original lock key, everything. Just kind of not in vogue, I suppose, at the moment. These metal clad ones, they're still available as well. Strange things, those. Challenger, that was another cheapie, 380. Had Challenger ground off the top flashes, they sometimes do. But other than that, good machine, really. That was a good buy at 380. Pull tote still available. The Pickwick with the electric shocker on, 450. The sort of clown conversion, Pickwick, 450. And then the unconverted clown, 660. I suppose that's kind of fair enough, isn't it? Compared to each other, if you know what I mean. Whirligig didn't go. I'm still here. Or the fortune teller, or the other fortune teller. All the fortune tellers are still available. So there we are. If you want your fortune told, we can probably do you a deal. The bullseye penny shooter thing, again, still here, that one. The official sweepstakes, 860. I think it's probably might be the cheapest I've sold one of those for. They're usually sort of into 4 figures, aren't they? Prosit, that was a nice little game. Nice artwork on that one. 350. And the little kind of 3-way machine, the Model B dice light vendor matching vending thingamajiggle, 170. Sweepstakes very cheap. Yep, I thought so. It's a good buy if you bought that one. There's definitely a few good buys today. Definitely a buyer's day, I think. The Magic Vendor, the Alhoff, 220. The Kit Kat, 240. Now that's an interesting comparison between two vendors, isn't it, really? You think the Alhoff ought to be a lot more than the Kit Kat. But again, maybe it's just what's in vogue, I guess. This later stuff versus the earlier. The phone's pinging at me. Yeah, right, somebody else coming in the week. The cigarette vendor, that interesting one, we put 2 pennies in one slot and one go down either side. I thought it was an interesting mechanism in that one. 90 quid. Rough Reward Gripper, 240. That was probably about right. Space Flight 900. People after that one. Nicest of the Gun to Wolf things, I think. Great reels on that. The artwork on the reel strips is fab on those. The Orion 190. What a difference a front makes, eh? Basically the same machine. Different front, different reel strips. 4.5 times the price, nearly 5 times the price. 190 to 900, isn't it? There you go. Couple of projects then, the little Duomat project 55 and the Stockbroker 70 with spares or repairs jobs. The Wonders, the Dropper Copper 400, Orbito 410. I think that's more than we sold it for last time actually, isn't it, the Orbito? Good machine, that, I like that. The Rouletto / Lucky Wheel 400. Electro Dart didn't go, that one's still here. More light flashy of the Two of a Kind 380. Points Paul, I think that's one we were having a little trouble with. Is that the one? I can't remember which one. One of them didn't want to stop paying out, and I think one of them didn't pay out, or some, or so I can't remember now. You've seen from the video, but anyway. So just need a little tinker with, but otherwise nice. £200. And the Greyhound Stadium 360. Another one with nice artwork on 360. Bingalette Project 150. And the other one 90. And then I don't think there's anything particularly remarkable in the spares. Same as usual, really. Locks all in bits. I don't think anything stood out particularly on that lot, did it? So I won't bother wasting time on them. Books, usual. There's a couple of signs, weren't there, somewhere? Where were they? Oh dear, what have I done now? That's better. Where's the signs? Oh yeah, the amusements and the nice neon, the curved one, 400. It's going to make a great entranceway to someone's games room, I'm sure. And the other amusements, 380. This other lovely sign, the management reserve the right to refuse admission, 130. I've got a matching sign for that still hanging up in the Elephant House. I can't remember what my one says. It says something, doesn't it? We used to have it lit up by the elephant where it's hanging up in the roof. It's still there. Anyway, 130. The Perspex ones, they're still available. Interested in those, get in touch. And the beer neon. Guinness 48. The seal, that's still available. Dolphin sold for 100 quid. Seal we want a bit more for because it's had a nice stand made for it and everything. If you want the seal, see what we can do. And that was the coins, and that was it then, wasn't it? There you go. So what do we all think to that lot? I was going to put a pretty page up. I don't think I've got a pretty page to look at now, have I? Let's put some... what have I got on here? Hang on a minute. Let me find some pictures of something to show. Let's see. Up north. What's up north? Oh, there. We'll scroll these pictures of the up north meet past. I'm just going to scroll. Something to look at in the background while we're nattering away. There we are. That will do for now. So there we are. That was the auction that was. Let me have a mouthful of tea. At least there's some interesting prices today, that's for sure. Yes, definitely. I think there was definitely some good buys for people. Yeah, as I say, there's those bits that are still available. It didn't hit reserve. Get in touch if you're interested in any. See what we can do. Maybe that the sellers, you know, having a review of the other prices, think to themselves, well, you know, maybe I need to be, you know, reduce reserve a little bit, or maybe they'll just hold on to them for the future. Who knows? As to why, I don't know. I've been speculating with a few people I've spoke to this afternoon. Is it because of the October auction? People are saving money for that, maybe, possibly. Is it the general economic doom and gloom caused by the prat that calls himself a prime minister? Who knows? It could be that. Is it the pending doom of the budget? Could be that. Was everybody just down the pub, not bidding? Could be that. Is it just a case that we didn't have anybody, you know, anything anybody wanted to buy? Might be that. Or maybe I just do a bad job. Could be that. Who knows? Maybe it's a lot of things. Maybe it's a lot of things. So we shall see. Roll on the next one. We'll see what happens. Mr. True, I've messaged in a couple of things. Jolly good. I'll have a look at that later. Yeah, there we are. So next auction up is obviously the Lost Collection auction. Why am I at a funny angle? It's because I'm at a funny angle to the camera, aren't I? Let me move around there a bit. That's better. That's October the 26th. I'm going to try and do an extra viewing day for that. Possibly the 19th. Pencil in the 19th of October, Sunday. They'll be viewing on the Saturday before, as usual, which will be the 25th. But if we can get organised in time, we'll try and do probably Sunday the 19th as well as an extra viewing. So I've got a feeling an awful lot of people are going to want to come to that auction viewing kind of just to see the machines, really, because they're rare machines. You just don't get the chance to see every day of the week. So it might be a bit busy. So I'll split it over 2 days or something. Hopefully that'll be, you know, not quite so busy. If that makes sense. So we'll do our best on that one. So this coming week we need to get everything out, everything that's sold out, everything that's unsold out. As I've mentioned a couple of times, if you want to meet next Sunday the 5th at Leamington, it would sort of just be probably early afternoon by the time I get there. I put down collecting. Let me just check what times collecting I've allowed for on Sunday. I think I put down to 11 o'clock, I think, didn't I? Hang on a moment. What I put now. And I set it. What am I looking for? Appointments. God, Manchester appointments. Oh, 12 o'clock in theory. So yes, I'll see who books in for Sunday collecting at God Manchester. But I'll be loading the van Sunday morning with whatever's left. So it's probably going to be sort of 2-ish. Yeah, mid-afternoon at Leamington on Sunday. There for a couple of hours, probably unloading the van, and if you want to collect from there, that's fine. But I do need to know, obviously, so I can get it loaded on the van. And then after then, anything that gets stored there because you haven't collected it this week, when you'll be able to collect it, I don't know, because I've got a very, very busy few weeks ahead. So you'll have to work around me, I'm afraid. But for this coming week, at the moment, I was putting 10 till 6 every day. Being available. So, you know, it's not like you haven't got a good chance. More hours than you get at most auction houses, so don't moan. But there we are. So that's that. Am I there next Friday? Yes. Click the link in your email that comes with your invoice as per usual. Just book it in. Maybe the fact everything had to be collected this week put some people off buying. Well, maybe, but you have to do that at most auctions up and down the land. So, you know, maybe you all get used to me being far too lenient, which is my biggest downfall. So think on that one. But you might be right. Might be something to do with it. But as I say, you can't just keep leaving stuff at most auction houses like I usually let people do for months on end. I haven't got space. Got to be more strict. Because lots coming in for October, and I think there's going to be a lot for November as well. I've been speaking to people. A lot of people have been saving their stuff as they kind of used to do. Some of my more, what should we say, old school collectors who are always kind of used to saving everything for November for whatever reason. I've got a feeling November might be a really big auction. There we are. I can't take anything in for that until the October lot's gone out. Because also in the meantime, I'm going to be filling the upstairs up in the warehouse with stuff for the other 2 November auctions. Hence, you see why I'm going to be a bit busy over the next few weeks. So yeah, there we are. It's all go, isn't it? Right, what else have we got to talk about? Anybody got any good gossip? Anybody need to know anything? I had some Robert and Chris are over in Orlando at the moment. Sent me some pictures of some video clips of Epic Universe. Looks fantastic. Need to get there. I haven't downloaded them off my phone. Perhaps I'll do that next Sunday or something. And look at some of those if anybody's interested. But it does look really good, I have to say. What else was I going to say? Oh, did anybody have a look at Sister Boniface on Friday? Have a look at my nice back cave. It's mad, isn't it? You spend all that time building sets like that and it's on screen for like a few seconds. Oh, my lovely grappling hook gun. She shot the grappling hook out the window. It's another thing I built and a few other things in that show. Forgot half the stuff I made till you actually see it on the telly. It's quite funny. Next meet up, please, Wookie and Black Country. Yes, we have to hassle Ollie for that one. I think he's going to try and organise Wookie. I might hassle you to organise Black Country. I'm sure you can twist Alex's arm. You know him better than I do. Haven't spoken to him for years. But yes, more meetups, definitely. If anyone has got any bright ideas of where to go or wants to arrange something, that would be lovely. Epic Universe definitely looks epic. Just need to win the lottery to afford an Orlando trip, says Ollie. Yes, that is the problem, isn't it? It does look quite expensive. Yeah. But all those cheap slot machines you've been buying, you must be saving a fortune. That's the way to look at it. There you go. But yeah, it does look good. I'm not sure what our Universal here that they've just started building over near Bedford's going to be like. Whether it'll be any good or not. Other than the fact we'll have grey, dreary weather to go with it, of course. But, not quite the same as Orlando sunshine, is it? Although on the videos that Rob and Chris have sent me, it was raining. Although they said it only rained for about 10 minutes and it stopped. And when it's warm, we don't really mind, do you? It's when it's cold and grey for hours and hours on end and you get wet and you just don't dry out. That's when it gets miserable, doesn't it? Show of hands to see who will be coming interested in Wookie next year. Ah, yes, hang on a minute. I will do a survey thing. I remember how to do it. Bear with me. Start a poll. Would you be interested in a meet up at Wookie Hole, Somerset? Question mark. Right, let's do a little poll. Go. Yes or no answer. That'll do, won't it? Yes. Can I click it myself? I don't think I can. It'll be a yes from me, obviously. It doesn't allow me to add a tick, but there you go. Click the thing. What about a God Manchester to see the Hunt collection? Yes. Well, when I stop doing auctions, then I can put all my collection in there instead, can't I? There you go. One of these days, I will get it all together somewhere, so you can all come and have a look. Because when I got some of it together to show the Americans a couple of years ago, I quite enjoyed it actually. I just haven't got anywhere permanent to put it at the moment. Or if anybody's got a very large, big, nice, warm, heated barn, they want to lend me to put it all in, get in touch. I still like to find a home to put all the Nicholson working models. Let's have another word with Folly Farm, I think, see if I can get them down there. Wookie at what time of year? Well, that's a good question. Don't know. Campbell Hunt collection. Perhaps I'll do a mini one sometime. Dig out all my BMCO machines or something. I couldn't do the whole lot, it's just too much of it. It's all over the place. I did take a few when we did the kind of the a couple of the meetups, or bring a machine. What do we call them? A bring and play day. Or maybe do another one of those. Dig some more interesting bits out. The first up north one we did, I took my double Allwinds, three or four different double Allwinds. How many have I got? Can't remember. They're quite interesting. You don't see those very often. Wednesday in March. Wednesday in March. Wednesday? Funny day to have one. Is there likely to be a meet-up in Norfolk early next year? I'm sure we can twist Mr. Williamson's arm to sort that one out. He keeps saying he's not going to do it, but I keep telling him he's not allowed not to do it. So, you know, the rest of you will have to do the same. Let's see how this little poll did. Does it have results? 86%. Oh, doesn't it not tell us how many? Oh, 86% of 7. Did you not all vote? It's 30 odd people watching and only 7 people voted. That's not very good, is it? Well, of those of us who are paying attention, we all want to go to Wookie. Let's do another one. Hang on a minute. Let me do one of who wants to go to Norfolk in the new year. Start a poll. Who wants a Norfolk meet up early 2026? Start. There we go. Let's do another one. Do you fancy going to Norfolk early in the year? Is there an arcade opening in Bedfordshire? Oh, don't know. Not that I know of. Anybody know about that one? I heard, saw Adam yesterday, Fairground Heritage Trust, Adam, they're rearranging the arcade at Statfold at the Fairground Heritage Trust Museum. It's not been very busy apparently, so they're going to shuffle the arcade around and shuffle something else in and put a really nice round stall up where the Dobby set is, because that's being moved, and so on. So having a shuffle around there. So that will be something to look at in due course. What's going on here? YouTube is not receiving enough video. Well, how much video does it want? I think YouTube's getting grumpy with me again. Sure was plenty of video. Disney World. Disney World? Bedfordshire? Disney World. Oh, do you mean Universal? Universal's opening in Bedfordshire, yeah. A few years' time. Theme park. How are we doing? We got 100% for Norfolk at the moment. I don't know how many votes. It doesn't tell me. It's very annoying. I thought it did. Click on the little poll thing where the chat is under the video if you haven't done already. I'll give it another minute or so and we'll end that one. So yes, there's I think what we can deduce is there's appetite for meetups, isn't there? 2031 is scheduled for Universal. 2031, supposed to say 5 years or so, isn't it, to wait? 2031. 2031. I'll be 60 in 2031. That's a very scary thought, isn't it? I'm not sure I can wait that long. I'm sure I'll survive that while long, to be honest. There you go. Dear me, what a depressing thought. Well, I might get to see it if I'm lucky, I suppose. End poll. Have a look, how are we doing there? Does it tell me? Poll complete there. Oh, there are. Everybody wants to go to Norfolk. So, Peter, I'm afraid our minds are made up. We're coming whether you like it or not. Does that sound all right? So we just not the right side. Go. Better. We'll try and sort that one out. I just have to make Mr. Williamson an extra nice cup of tea tomorrow when he comes to the warehouse. And twist his arm. Right, anybody else need to know anything? Anybody else got any bright ideas? Need to know anything? All okay? You've all got your invoices, hopefully. If you've sold stuff, you'll have had a list through of prices it made. To say if you're interested in anything that didn't sell, get in touch pronto, because obviously stuff is going to start going out from tomorrow. So if you are interested in anything, get in touch quickly with an offer, and I'll see what kind of deal we can do with the respective sellers. Hopefully we might be able to get 1 or 2 more things sold. Other than that, I will see some of you in the week when you're collecting your goodies. Mr. Treefoot, only 1 out of 20 not sold, so all good. Well, there you go then. See, that's not too bad, is it? I think I can be let off for not selling 1. I did try. It was hard work today. There we go. Such is life. So we're all for meetups at Wookie and for Norfolk. That's good. Do you want unsold collected? Yes, really. Need space. So, yep. Trying to empty the warehouse because I've got to put another whole row of shelving in to put all the bandits on when they come. A week or so's time. So I've got to get everything out of the way. Yeah. Did I not sell all the wheels? Can't remember. Obviously, necessarily, it's like an old spare part or a bag of coins or a book or something. That doesn't matter. I can find space for those. I think just about everything big sold, didn't it? Memory. Fortunately, Highball went, Spookettes went, Big Fruit Machine went, Keeney's, the Apollo. Yeah, a couple of those little pinballs didn't go, did they? That's kind of the only floor standing bits. It's not too bad. Probably not as bad as it kind of felt really when I looked through it. There's a few bandits didn't go really. I think in reality it probably felt worse than it was. For some reason. I think it was a struggle, but actually yeah, actually it's not that bad. When I just scrolling back through again, looking at what didn't sell. Maybe I'm beating myself up too much over it. Probably am actually. It's more sold than I thought there is. There you go, making it work for us. Not to worry, I'm sure it'll all be fine. Anyone know? Do you want? I told you. Hopefully it will sell tonight. Yes. Who would vote for an in-person auction for the November sale? You can vote for it as much as you like. But you wouldn't want to pay for what it would cost to have a bigger building to get everybody in and 4 or 5 staff to run it. Because I would have to charge you probably another 10% probably. That's the thing. And I'd like to try and keep prices as low as I possibly can. I'm definitely going to have to review them next year. But yeah. As a collector, you know, I buy lots of stuff at auction as well, and it just pees me off having to pay nearly 40% at a lot of auctions, which is why I don't like charging that much. If I could get away with charging 10% and still make it pay, then I would, but unfortunately that's not reality these days. And all the bills, since I started doing them again online, how many years ago it is now? Is it 3 years or something? Have all gone up considerably, every bill, and I've not put prices up. So, you know, someone's going to have to give sooner or later. But, you know, all the premises costs go up, electric goes up, water goes up, internet cost goes up, phone bills go up, petrol goes up, diesel goes up, insurance goes up, everything goes up. Unfortunately, as we all know. And it has to come from somewhere. Hey ho. Right, well, I think that's it then for me, isn't it? Before I moan and groan anymore and get you more depressed. We'll perhaps call it a night there, shall we? So, yes, see some of you in the week, some of you tomorrow, in fact. Tuesday night video. Yes, Tuesday night should be fine, shouldn't it? We'll see where we're at with things. And go from there. Marvellous. Thank you all very much. Speak to some of you soon, no doubt. Or just a reminder, if you've sold stuff, if I haven't paid you lately, i.e. within the past probably a couple of months, just let me have your bank details for when the money's all in. Because they don't get stored on bank rate very long if I don't pay you for a few months. Because I don't store them personally, just a data protection thing. If I don't keep them, then they can't be stolen from me. But they get kind of logged onto on Barclays system. But they sort of, I think they just sort of disappear after a couple of months if I've not paid you. So I'll need them again. That's all. So just bear that one in mind. There's a few odd bits from the last sales where the collector sales still to pay out because there's a couple of people not paid in, which I'm chasing this week as well. If you're one of them, you know who you are, so please pay me. Then I can pay out the vendors. Thank you very much. I think that's it. I need a cup of tea and an early night, I think. I'll see you tomorrow or Tuesday night. Nighty night.